again as we have the continuation of our Minnesota Timberwolves stream here tonight as something we picked up a couple nights ago, and we're still rolling with it here tonight. So the finals are still here as the Timberwolves and the Lakers. The Timberwolves looking for 2 in a row for championship, and of course the Lakers trying to win another title with literally, no real major superstars on the team. But I tell you, they've given the Wolves all they can handle in this series so far. So if you look back at game number 1, where the Timberwolves had that one completely locked up, 74-53 in the first game. Karl Anthony Towns and Paul George led the team in scoring with 19 and 14 points. And then game number 2, the Big Cat and Trae Young, 21, 20 points. LeBron James Jr. with 15 as the Timberwolves won it 78-54. So 2 games in a row, the Lakers were held to 50 plus points. And then game 3, Timberwolves again 78-67 as they absolutely, with Trae Young with 20 plus 5 assists and LBJ Jr. with 11 and the Big Cat with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and then Paul George with 9 points. And at that point, we were looking good. We had won the first 3 games, and in a 7-game series, all you really need is 1 game. That is it. 1 game to just clinch this thing all the way through. And that is what the Timberwolves have been stuck on for quite a while, since game number 3. And because then after that, it kind of just went downhill for us after the 78-67 win for the Timberwolves. Game 4, the Lakers responded back. Timberwolves tied it at the end of regulation. In game number 4, thanks to our man Shareef O'Neal, as he quickly chimed in with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and a blocked shot. Towns and Young both had 21 and 20 points, but the Lakers outscored us 15-9 in overtime, and the Lakers won at 95-89 to take at least 1 game in this series. And then game 5, the Timberwolves were down, came back a bit, and then still fell 73-65 as Lonzo went off with 18 points, Smart with 16, Trae Young had 16, Karl Anthony Towns had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and Josh Hart had 11 points in the game for the Timberwolves. And then game 6, the Lakers won it again, 74-70, as they now force game 7 in Minnesota here tonight. So 20 points for Trae Young in that game. LeBron James Jr. with 17. Karl Anthony Towns 14.6 rebounds, 2 block shots. Paul George with 6. Josh Hart with 4. So this is where we are at here tonight. Game 7 between the Lakers and the Timberwolves. The Lakers trying to become the first team in NBA history to be down 3-0 and then to win the whole darn thing, while the Timberwolves are trying to go back to back in championships and maybe get the second title. Last season, 2 seasons ago, they lost in 7 games to the Nuggets. Then they steamrolled the Nuggets in this last season in 5 games, and we thought maybe this was just going to be an easy sweep. It has not worked out that way. Lakers have given us all we can handle in this series. So here we are, game 7 between the Wolves and the Lakers once again. Winner takes it all. So for the Lakers, it would be championship number 17, and for the Wolves, it would be championship number 2. Now, this is where it all pretty much comes down to for this game here tonight. Hey, lady. Hey, Mike. How are y'all doing tonight? As had to kind of get all of that out and in and out there. So as we get ready for tonight's game, as this should be a dandy of a game. Hey, NASCAR. How are y'all? How are you doing tonight, my friend? Everything going well for you on a Saturday night? Also, just to let you know, get yourselves ready, as we have 43 days of
I'm getting somebody. Get me in the heat up. I'm sorry. I'm out of bed. Don't be out of bed. I was out of bed. I'm playing. Don't play.
but 43 days before the start of the season. So before the start of the NASCAR season. So I hope you're ready. I know you are, NASCAR. So as we get ready for tonight, it's gonna be a fantastic ball game. Just like the Lakers to make things interesting. Yes, it is just like them to do that to us. So we'll see how this goes tonight. So game 7 of the championship. At least we have, unlike game 7 against the Nuggets, at least we have home court advantage here tonight, and see if we can slow down the likes of Charles Bassey, Jalen Smith, and then of course Brandon Ingram and Marcus Smart, with our combination of Trae Young, Josh Hart, LeBron James Jr., Sharif O'Neal, and Karl Anthony Towns. So I know you've been ready. So here we go, game 7. Alright, so there you saw the stats of both teams. And here we go. And and I hope you are ready for this. So, a raucous crowd here today. There you see the key matchup at center, Bassey and the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns. And before we really get going, let's go ahead and shift all of our Alright, so we're getting ready, yes, get ready to rumble! So game 7, here we go. Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Lakers, and the Timberwolves. So Chavez, Josh Hart thinking that Smart, we're just going to jack that 3 up. Whoo! And Chavez jacks that shot up. And nice score there. So LBJ gets off the schneid right off the bat. So the big, of course, the big matchup will be the centers tonight. Small forward position, I think, is pretty important. Ingram against LBJ. And already he is off and running. Got it! And picked up the first foul on Bassey. So that's the first foul on the big 6'11" center for the Lakers. Let's see if they can ding him early with some couple fouls, get him on the bench. And nope, won't get that one. So, oh my goodness, Karl Anthony Towns with a nice steal. And Shareef O'Neal with the Alright, so three-pointer no good there. And there goes Young. Back out to O'Neal. And Trae Young with a nice rebound. You don't expect him to do that much. And Josh Hart, holy cow! With a nice roundabout shot there. 8-3, Wolves in the lead here. And again, a nice steal. And nice alley-oop to Shareef O'Neal. Wasn't a slam dunk, just a nice little tip. And it's 2 easy points and a nice assist. And right now the Lakers calling a timeout here after first 3 points of the game. Minnesota's on a 10-0 run. Unbelievable run there to really start this game off right. So there's Crunch shooting some t-shirts into the crowd. So a good start here. Oh, okay. Well, we certainly hope so. Defending champs, we certainly want the champs to still be in the. Hopefully they'll be able to defend their. Hopefully they'll be able to defend their crown. All right, so in the postseason, Trae Young points this season in the postseason. Trae Young averaging 16 points a game. Certainly nobody on the Lakers has even been in the top 5. And Ingram there, no points in the last 2 minutes and 38 seconds. And there's another foul on Bassey. That's 2. So Josh Hart driving it to the hole and picked up the second foul. And whew. No, there's 2 for 2, so Bassey will be sub 4 out of the game for right now, picking up 2 quick fouls, and has certainly become a non-factor early in this game. So 12 to Chavez with 2 points there. Started the game off with a 3-pointer. And Carl can't get the 3 to go. And a little turnaround for, and now LBJ Jr. with the rebound. And, Sharif O'Neal wasn't set. Still an illegal screen on Brandon Ingram. So O'Neal's first foul of the game. And let's see if we can make the people that generally and Smart. Heck of a try there to try to get the alley-oop to O'Neal. Smart for 3. And it's 12 to 8. And O'Neal couldn't get that one to go in as it rimmed out. And there is Trae Young with those busy hands. Slam dunk for Brandon Ingram on the nice feed, and Scott Brooks going to talk it over right now as they've only scored 2 points in the last 3 minutes. And now it's a 2-point game. Well, what'd you expect? Game 7. And it's going to be wild and crazy here. So there you see the girls, our Wolves girls, trying to get everybody fired up, ready to go in this ball game here tonight. So Paul George in the game along with Bagley. And can't get that one to finish. So Josh Okogie. So Ingram having to deal with as Okogie can't get that one to go. Flipped it out to Hernandez. 3, no good there. And there's 3 for Chavez. And the Lakers have a 1-point lead. As Gomez nails a 3, and the Wolves take a 2-point lead. And a good steal there. And nice stroke from 3-point range for Trae Young. So 18-13. Oh, George. And finally gets the two points off the steal in there. So 20-13. Gets the shot to go in. So 22-13. This is why the Timberwolves are one of the most dangerous teams around with being able to get steals and everything. So coach wants a timeout. So after the Lakers trimmed it down to 2, took a 1-point lead, and then after that it was literally a major run once again for the Wolves, just spurred by that opportunistic offense and defense. They know how to attack. They know what to do. Scott Brooks has taught them well this season, and they are doing a whale of a job. They are doing a whale of a job so far in this game right now. All they gotta do is just continue putting the pressure on the Lakers, making not necessarily the stars to beat them, but maybe their worst players. Nice steal by Trae Young. And Deontay Davis with the slam dunk. Oh, right now the Wolves, the defending champs, really holding serve. Right now, another 2 minutes of just no scoring by the, oh my goodness, wild shot there by George. As he has Kyle Kuzma. Just pressure. Oh, Bagley trying to get that. Trying to get that steal. Accidentally just hacks him to death and gets his first foul of the game. And nice rundown by Bagley with the rebound. And George picked up the foul on Ivan Zubac, his first foul. So 35 seconds. 35 seconds on the game clock here in the first period. And, so George. And he hits the second one. So nice job there for Paul George. So 12-point lead. As again, just absolutely no daylight right now for the Lakers. The Wolves are giving them absolutely nothing. And 5-second violation there in the paint. So Ernie Gomez, he doesn't agree with it, but it'll be a turnover either way. So 5 seconds left to go. And Zubac with the nice shot there cuts the lead to 10 points. So Young will just hold on to it. End of the first period. And a very exciting first period. So the Timberwolves lead it by 10 over the Lakers. Game 7. We thought we'd never get here, and we're here. Lakers, Wolves, for it all. So welcome back, everybody. There's the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns. So, second period about underway, and here we go. So the Timberwolves. And there's a foul on Chavez, his first foul. That's what we got to do. Drive the lane, pick up the fouls, and again, 2 more points and a bucket. So it'll be time to go to the free throw line here. So Kepnang and Deontay Davis. Davis in at center, Kepnang in at power forward. Ooh, and again, Paul George. The quick hands. Oh, Bagley couldn't finish. Ooh. And Bassey makes his presence felt. First bucket of the game for him after sitting most of the first period out due to foul trouble. And Trae Young with a nice spin on the ball gets 2 more points, and it's 30-17. As there's a 3-pointer. As a Kogi with the shot there. And George, oh my goodness, a little fade away jumper. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals for Paul George, and a 12-point lead for the Wolves. And Kogi shooting it, can't get it, and Kepnang with the rebound. And there's a foul on Kuzma. So Paul George will go to the free throw line. Yes, make those baskets count indeed. And Paul George get that one. So here comes Smith and Marcus Smart back in the game. And yep. And Bassey moves back to center. And now LeBron James Jr., Hart, O'Neal, and Kepnang moves to center. So 2 for 2 goes Paul George. And right now 6 of 8 at the free throw line. The Lakers have not been to the free throw line yet. And there's a timeout by the Lakers. So they have 4 timeouts left already. So they've already burned 3. And we're not even halfway done with the second period. So there's Crunch trying to get the crowd fired up here in Game 7. I don't think that will be too hard. So, the Lakers coming out down 14 points. The most intriguing finals ever. Lakers trying to become the first NBA team to rally from Bassey with the 2 points there. 4 points for him, but the Lakers trying to become the first team to rally from foul on Bassey once again. So, no doubt he will sit down, and Bassey, who has not been on the floor that much tonight, as he's having to be subbed for again. And there's the shot, ain't good for LBJ Jr. So if we look at it right now, Bassey has been on the floor 7 minutes total right now and has scored 4 points, and that has been it. Now he has been a very pivotal point for the Lakers in this series. Now he was major, both him and Lonzo Ball. And why Ball hasn't played yet in this game is beyond me. And Okogie for 3 got that one to go in. So 37-25. And LBJ Jr., just like his daddy, bringing the ball up. And there's a nice pass from LBJ Jr. to O'Neal. So Marcus Smart trying to be very careful bringing the ball up here. So Paul George with those quick hands. Oh, George, his first foul. So not a shooting foul. So Ingram and the big cat coming in the game now. And Kipning will just move to power forward right now. And Kipning with the rebound once again. And here goes LBJ and Karl Anthony Towns trying to hoist the 3 there just a bit. Oh my goodness, Marcus Smart, what an amazing shot that was. Looked like from a very tough angle, and somehow he got it to go down. And nice shot there for the big cat. So again, not too much on the 3-point line right now tonight. The Wolves have made their damage inside the paint, and LBJ picks up his first foul. So 4:47, and here comes Hernangomez. And a good steal there by LBJ Jr. Well, they have been, Lakers 8th in the season on turnovers. They've committed 10 already tonight. And Fernando just not going to be able to handle Karl Anthony Towns too well tonight. So 5 turnovers. I mean, actually, 10 plus turnovers are already right now. 17 points on turnovers. And the assists coming in tonight. 17 a game for the Lakers, already up to 10. And LBJ Jr. with the shot, 46-29. And Sharif with a nice defense. So again, you're really using, just being smart. And Hernandez. Oh, what was that? And Hernandez. Lost a hand on the ball there. And Akogi with the 3. So 46-32. They have just been burying threes in the corner all series long. And there's a nice pass once again. And Hernandez, nice defense. Nice defensive help there. Oh, and LBJ was trying to get a little maneuver going. And there's a foul on Sharif O'Neal, his second. So, substitutions coming in the game as Bagley will come in. And right now, Trae Young has not played much in this 7th game, which is a little surprisingly since, he is their leader. But right now, they have really gotten this thing going. With the LBJ, who's normally a small forward, running point. Oh, nice rally by, Nyers, a nice 3 for Karl Anthony Towns. Bagley was the one that drove it. And there's a quick slam for Zivac. Zivac trying to do the best he can against Karl Anthony Towns. Already 11 points all here in the second period. 1 steal. And right now the Lakers just don't know what has hit them here in this first half. And nice defense once again. Great closeout defense. So that is something we did not see much in the heck of a try there for LBJ Jr. But we go to halftime, and it is the Timberwolves 53, the Lakers 36. Well, what is the second half going to bring us? We will see. Keep the pressure going. Yes. So LBJ Jr. with 10 points, 2 assists, and Chavez with 8 points. So as we check the halftime stats real quick, the Timberwolves Karl Anthony Towns, who scored all of his points in that second period, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And then LBJ Jr., 10 points, 2 assists, 3 steals in the game, and he is playing a phenomenal game right now. And then Trae Young, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals for him, including 1 3-pointer. And just absolutely playing a fantastic game. And our spark plug, Paul George, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. And he is playing a phenomenal game so far. And then Sharif O'Neal, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Josh Hart with 4. Hernan Gomez with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And then Marcus Bagley, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal for him. And then Deontay Davis, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist for him. And then Kepnang with 2 rebounds. And then Richardson, Flowers, and Outlaw have yet to play so far. Okogie, 9 points, leads the Lakers in this game right now with his 3-point shooting. And Fernando Chavez, 8 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, as he shot 3 for 4 in that first half, including the opening game with a 3-pointer. Marcus Smart with 7 points and 2 assists, 1 steal for him. Brandon Ingram with 4 points, 1 assist. Zubac with 4 points, 1 assist. And Bassey, Charles Bassey, we pretty much knew he was going to be an important factor, as he has been most of this series, and he has had to sit on the bench due to foul trouble right now. He's only played 7 minutes, scored 4 points, but picked up 3 crucial fouls. And you need your, if Bassey is your emotional leader for the Lakers, you need him out there on the floor. And so that's going to be, I have a feeling Scott Brooks is not going to quit trying to drive and really attack the Lakers backcourt people. And then you have Bruno Fernando, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block shot for the big 6'10" kid out of Maryland. And then Jalen Smith, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and he has not scored any 6'10" man out of Maryland himself. Actually was drafted by us, the Minnesota Timberwolves, in 2020. We traded him off to the Lakers, and he has had pretty steadily success with that team since that point. So, good to see that. And Goga Bitsi, the kid from the Republic of Georgia, he is in his second year with the Lakers and playing very tough right now. Kuzma, 1 rebound, 2 assists, has not scored a point. And then Anderson, Fournier, and Tyreek Evans have not played yet in this game. So right now the Timberwolves doing what they have to do right now. And anybody in current foul trouble, well, Sharif has 2 fouls. No one else really even close to foul trouble, with Charles Bassey with 3 in the game. And remember, it's 5 to be gone. So that's big time. And Chavez, Zivac, Kuzma have picked up the other fouls for the Lakers in this game. So we'll see how the rest of this game will go here. So this should be a really good second half. Karl Anthony Towns, we just saw 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, including a big 3-pointer. And he certainly has played very well. Really, the whole team has, including LBJ Jr. You know, he has really. And there's Smart. There is just what we were talking about. Trae Young attacking the basket, getting the 4th foul on Bassey. And for the Lakers, oh my goodness, you've got issues right now. And here comes Bitsy. So 7 seconds into the second half, and Bassey has to sit down with 4 fouls for the Lakers right now. And he is certainly, you know, he is the man that mans the middle for this team. And there's Jalen Smith. So Ingram. And right now, just going around that screen, Ingram. Drive it in. And right now, yeah, they're just not letting him breathe. As this shot will be off Smith. Well, Jalen had a chance, but just could not get much of anything going. Bitsy with the big cat on him. Yeah, the big question is, oh my goodness, Jalen Smith again with the rebound and a fresh 14. And there's Chavez with a 3. Yep, he definitely did that, Mike. As Karl Anthony Towns, nice assist, 2 more points, and it is 13 points for the big cat tonight. And again, nope. And LBJ Jr. with the rebound. So Chavez. And nice shot, nice maneuver for Josh Hart. Ooh, Trae Young almost with the swipe there. And then Ingram. No good there. Right now, they certainly have got it going. And there's a foul against Bitsy, his first. So he doesn't like it, but Trae Young will go to the line. 20-point lead in this game. And I'm sure for most of us, you know, broadcasters, we like a close game. But how the rest of this game will go will be solely determined by the Lakers at this point. So Lakers will call a timeout. They have 3 left, while Minnesota has 6 timeouts left. They took 1 in the first half. So here come the Timberwolves girls once again. 7:43 here to go in the second half. Oh yes, we know Lady likes to have a strong lead. That way she doesn't have to sweat about it and worry towards the end. Oh, here goes. So Chavez. Trae Young trying to keep the steal going. And Smart shaking past Josh Hart. And Trae Young with another. And Bitsy picks up his second foul. So Trae Young going back to the free throw line. There you see the Lakers head coach. I'm sure this is certainly not going the way he would want it to go here in this game. So here's Kyle Kuzma. And he'll come in for Brandon Ingram in this game. 62-41. And a chance to really just close this thing out. And there's a quick foul on Hart. Only his first. Yep, frustrating no is the Lakers right now. They have just, you can say that head coach Scott Brooks had an absolute game plan coming into this game tonight, knowing that everything was on the line. I mean, what would be more insulting? You know, Timberwolves blowing a 3-0 lead or having the Lakers celebrate on their home floor. So Trae Young, Jalen Smith with the drive. Nice block there for the big cat. And now he's up on the break. Got it. 15 points for the big cat tonight. Stepping up like a leader should. And there's a quick foul on Trae Young, his first. Just trying to slow that Laker attack down just a bit. That's one thing that gave him fits in the other game, was when the Lakers really got on that trend of really passing, getting wide open shots, especially those corner shots. Boy, they really gave the Timberwolves a lot of issues there. So Kogi. Ooh. And yes, Kuzma can't handle the pass from a Kogi with Paul George all over him. And the ball goes right back over to the Wolves. 65-41. So right now they are just going to try and set everything up. Dang. Oh. Try a little fadeaway there. And now Chavez with 3 in the bucket. 65-44. Now inside to Deontay Davis. And nice little twist move. 2 points for him. I tell you, he has been an absolute fantastic backup man for the Big Cat this season. Whether the Big Cat has struggled or injuries, he has steadily come to play. So 67-44, another missed three-pointer. And now George has the mismatch on Chavez. So Paul George, 9 points. And I tell you, we have an electric guy like Paul George, three-pointer there, and a 69-47. But we have an electric guy like Paul George coming off that bench. Boy, that gives you a lot of confidence. So 69-47, Timberwolves call that timeout as they still have 2:05 remaining. Now Flowers going to come in, get a little point guard time. Yeah, we're not trying to burn Trae Young all the way through here. 4:13 left to go here in the third period, and 69-47. So Hernandez also in the game, along with Bagley. So Bagley. So George for three, no good there. So Flowers with, and this is, no Kuzma for three, no good there. Zubac, something, somehow that ball got stuck up there and then just rolled. Kuzma again going to try it again and gets that one to go in. So 19-point lead for the Timberwolves. Yeah, Flowers is a decent guard. He's not the greatest in the world. And George, oh, rejection by Zubac. And, Deontay Davis. So 8-0 run for Lakers right now. And Davis, nice. Nice pass from George. And there's a three. Chavez again. And now George. No, Gomez. Oh, can't get that one. And right now George. Oh, George trying to get the steal once again. Gets whistled for his second foul, and Ingram will come into the game, and Sharif O'Neal and LBJ Jr. come in the game to play point guard and small forward. So Chavez is going to have to deal with the 6'7" presence of LeBron James's son, as Ingram scores 2 easy points there. Oh, nice. Oh, LBJ Jr. with the nice. Oh, nice block there by Hernandez, as he really defended the basket well, which Brooks felt they were not doing. Not like the last 3 games, he felt they were not defending the basket. And Hernandez once again. So Bassey in the game, and scores that one. So 6 points for Bassey, despite playing with 4 fouls in the game. And look out! Little shades of his daddy, LBJ Jr. right around and slamming it down. So Kogi And there's a nice three from Bagley. So 79-62. Great way to end the third on a nice little run there. Lakers made their run, and the Timberwolves coming right back with their own. So hold up those four fingers in the air. Fourth and final period coming our way of Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So welcome back to a sold out Target Center. As you can see, full house here tonight. And the assist of the game, that's nice assist and slam dunk from Gomez to Deontay Davis. So the fourth period, here we go. All she wrote right here for the Lakers, Bassey. And just over the hands of Karl Anthony Towns. So Bassey with 8 points, 2 rebounds in the game. And he has, like we said, not been on the floor much tonight due to foul trouble. So Marcus Bagley just going to kind of rotate around, find the drive, and nice job for Karl Anthony Towns. 17 points in the game. So 81-64. Yeah, it seems like, and Sharif picks up his third foul, trying to get the ball. So here comes Fernando into the game. Bassey playing power forward, staying out of the center position. So Sharif, oh, nice block there for O'Neal. Everybody's surrounding the big cat. And nice. So 14 points for LBJ Jr. He has done a phenomenal job tonight. And Chavez, no good there. O'Neal with the rebound. And there goes. Oh, not for a minute there. He had it. And look out! The big cat once again rejecting that one. His second block of the night. So LBJ Jr. will now move to small forward, and Trae Young coming back in the game now. So now Brandon Ingram has to deal with LBJ Jr. And nope. And O'Neal with the rebound once again. No points. Third time they've had scoring droughts of at least 2 to 3 minutes of absolutely no scoring for the Lakers. And when you have separate runs like that, especially in Game 7, you are just not going to be very competitive. And nice steal for Trae Young. And now Young, swish, three-pointer, 88-64. He's fired up. Everybody's fired up. The whole Target center crowd is fired up here. And right now, another steal for Trey. 12 steals in this game. And oh my goodness, what a shot. Trey Young with 19, Chavez with 19 points. And no good there. The big cat with the rebound. And now the big cat. Ooh. And nice three there for Marcus Smart. And again, Trey Young for three. Yep, they are on fire. So 22 points for Trey Young. And Chavez, no good there. And Towns with his first fouls. He just kind of chunked Fernando to the ground there, trying to get the rebound. Only his first foul of the game. And now mass substitution. Richardson, Outlaw, and Kipney coming in the game. So Scott Brooks giving them some, making sure everybody gets in the game tonight. So Trey Young's still going to run point. For how long, I'm not sure. And Trey Young again. My goodness. Z-Botch. Actually, Bitsy took to the air 63% to 49%. As Fournier in the game now. Former Orlando Magic man. And again, and there's a foul on Kyle Anderson, his first. So look at that. Free throws. Lakers have not been to the free throw line once in this game. Have we even heard of a game like that? Where one team has been to the free throw line pretty much most of the game and no one else. So Kuzma and Anderson, Bitsy still in the center, Bassey and Outlaw coming out, and George will come in, Davis will come in to play center. So Young, 26 points in the game tonight. He has been phenomenal. 31 points is what he scored in the clinching game last year. And it looks like he is on his way again. Kipney almost had that one. Fournier nails that three-pointer. So right now they are just moving the ball around here. And there is Paul George once again. Nice pass. As Kipney And there's a three, no good. Kepning with another rebound. And now Richardson bringing the ball up. And there's 2 more points. Richardson with the assist. 28 time. 20 points here in the second half alone. And they are just hauling off on the threes. There's an easy shot for Anderson. So timeout for Minnesota. 1:55 left to go in this game. And Scott Brooks is going to kind of so except for George, Richardson, Flowers will come in. Outlaw will come in and probably finish this thing out. So we probably have seen the final end to Trae Young. As right now, Karl Anthony Towns, player of the game tonight, he really got this going. You know, scoring 11 points. Didn't have anything in the first period. Second period, he took over. 11 points. And then 2 block shots tonight, as he has just been massive. So George for 3, got it. So 104-75, and now you're just really just clinching this thing tonight. So Smart with Richardson on him. And fans are chanting BLA. And they are on the cusp of doing that right now. Yep, cruising indeed. Momentum is all in the Wolves' hands right now. And there's a slam dunk from Fournier. Trying to make this score just a little bit more respectful. And Richardson, oh, he decided to get in the stat book with an attempt. Oh my goodness. And Davis, Richardson, oh, what a fantastic hustle play by Josh Richardson. And he will get the assist on that one. Swipe the ball. And Fournier, no good there. So all they got to do now is just burn the rest of the clock out. And the championship is yours for the second year in a row. But what a road it took to get here. And that is it. As the Wolves clinch their second championship in the city's history. So fantastic job by the Timberwolves. Back-to-back champions. So the moment is all theirs here tonight. Absolutely fantastic. And there you see the Lakers head coach. So Scott Brooks has delivered 3 NBA finals, 4 in his career as a head coach, 2 NBA championships. So fantastic run for the Wolves during this period. 3 finals appearances, 2 titles. And can we dare say, do we dare say, a possible dynasty here? You deserve it. Yes, you do. So, absolutely fantastic way to end the season. So glad we saved this game for the kickoff here tonight, Game 7. After the Wolves broke out to a 3-0 lead in the series, the Lakers fought back like nobody else and just tied the series up 3-3 through some very tough games, including Game 4 they won in LA, then came back here, won in Game 5, then won back in LA to tie the series up 3-3, and then back here in Minnesota. And boy, the Scott Brooks and the Wolves had an absolute game plan here tonight. Trae Young, 28 points tonight, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 5, count 'em, 5 big steals here tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 massive block shots here tonight, as he was just huge tonight, as he always plays big in big time moments, and he certainly did it again tonight. And in these playoffs, he even played a little hurt, dealing with a sore left foot, but nothing sore about that left foot tonight, as you seem to like to drag those out to 7 games. So, but great job. So, 3 years in a row, the Timberwolves have made the finals, lost in 7 to the Nuggets, and then 1 in 5 against the Nuggets again last season, and then this season had to go the full distance against the Lakers. For some reason, I just did not think when this series began, and after it went up 3-0, I was kind of saying to myself, it cannot be that easy. And the Lakers certainly showed why, and they certainly played one whale of a game of basketball. So, LBJ Jr., 14 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, that monster slam right there. 14 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 3 steals for him. As quite a rookie season for this young man, not only winning Rookie of the Year and then getting All NBA Rookie First Team, and then clinching it off with a NBA championship in his first year. Even his daddy couldn't do that. So Paul George, 14 points tonight, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for him. The comparable veteran, as he has just absolutely done a great job for us since we acquired him. Sharif O'Neal, 8 points, 5 rebounds, and a block shot tonight, as he played huge also. Deontay Davis, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Josh Hart, 6 points, 1 assist. Hernagones, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block shot. He doesn't get many of those, but boy, when they come up, they're huge. And then Marcus Bagley, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Kepning, 3 rebounds, 1 assist for the big 7'1" man. For Vanderbilt, Richardson with 2 assists, 1 steal, and an absolutely fantastic hustle play there. Flowers played 5 minutes, and Sean Outlaw got to be in the game tonight. Fernando Chavez for the Lakers led the team with 19 points. Josh Okogie with 15 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist tonight. And Marcus Smart, 12 points, 3 assists, 1 steal tonight. And Charles Bassey, boy, running into absolute foul trouble tonight. Only played 13 minutes tonight, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And after the coach moved him to power forward, he was able to save himself from fouling out in the game. And but he was not the turning point like he was in games 4, 5, and 6 for the Lakers, as he really played a monster series games in those games, just absolutely owning the middle. But tonight, due to foul trouble, he was sitting on the bench most of the time. Fournier with 7 points, the veteran, and then Brandon Ingram only 6 points shooting for him tonight. Now 6 points tonight, 3 for 9 shooting. Not the best night for him. Kyle Anderson 5 points. Zubac with 4 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 block shots for the 7'1" man. And Kyle Kuzma with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And Jalen Smith, 6 rebounds, 1 assist for him, as he got nothing on the scoring column tonight. Didn't even take 1 shot in the game. And Bruno Fernando, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block shot. And then Bitsy got to play a little bit, had 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And then Tyreek Evans, the kid who started out with Sacramento, went to New Orleans, and then went to Memphis, and then signed on with the Lakers last season, or this season. 34 years old, will be 35 at the end of this run. So heck of a job there. But the big question tonight is what happened to their point guard, Lonzo Ball, as he was absolutely nowhere to be seen in this game, or as he was in the first 6 games. So hard to say, but we'll take it either way. But great job by the Wolves, winning their 2nd title in a row. And now the big question will be, can they go for 3? That is going to be the big question right there. Can they go for 3? Trae Young again takes the MVP award, averaging 18 points a game in this series, 4 assists a game, 1.6 steals a game. Shot 60% from the field, 58% from 3-point range. He was just absolutely deadly in these 7 games tonight. So great job for Trae Young. So another title for the Timberwolves, and luckily it comes at the hands of the Lakers. So nice 7-game series. Nice way to end out this season. As really, what else can you say the rest of the way here tonight? So great job for everybody. Trying to Lonzo Ball was out, so strained a left Achilles. Must have suffered that in one of the games, because he still played through all the other 6 games, but he's out 2 to 4 weeks. While Vernon Carey Jr. and Omari Spellman were out this season for the Magic and the Mavericks due to torn left ACL and a lower left stress fracture. So all those injuries do take some time to recover from. And then Dylan Anderson for the Kings from Arizona State, a sore right knee. But so that's what happened to Lonzo Ball tonight. Was not able to be on the floor for this game tonight, so that kind of will sit in his but he did pretty well for the Lakers during the playoffs, averaging 9 points a game, 7 assists a game, and 3 rebounds, as he shot 50% from the field, only 37% from the 3-point line, and shot better in the playoffs at the free throw line than he did during the regular season. Only shot 61% this season from the free throw line, and 70% during the playoffs. So that definitely, that says a lot. So Zion Williamson right now winning 3 Most Valuable Player awards during the season. Rookie of the Year, as we haven't had him in a while. We did go back to back with Andrew Wiggins and the Big Cat in 15 and 16, but it had been a while. And now we have LeBron James Jr., our Rookie of the Year, and our Rookie of the Year, and our NBA champion So something his daddy could not say at all. Yeah, because he played his first year, did not win the championship. So Coach of the Year, you look at, so we started this whole thing. Coach of the Year, um, Larry Drew won it. And when we started this thing with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Steve Kerr then took the last three with the Warriors. And Deion Blunt took it a season ago with Denver Nuggets, and then Dana Falk won it with the Nets this season, but bounced out in the first round. So there you go. So 3 NBA Finals appearances for the Timberwolves. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But now the tough road will be, can they go once again all the way for these can they go once again all the way for possibly 3 in a row? It's been a while since a team has done 3 in a row. Rank it back to the Lakers of 2000, 2001, 2002 when they won 3 in a row. And then, of course, you have the Bulls from 96, 97, 98. And then, of course, 93, 92, 91 when they won 3 in a row. And then you have to really, really go back until just pretty much the Celtics dynasty of 8 in a row. A record I just don't see if anybody's going to match that one. So we'll have to see once again. So great job once again by our guys here tonight. So alright, so as we head to the end of the season, we'll get into the draft and then see what happens. Now we'll check the retirement ages. Who is decided to call it a career? So Kyle Lowry, 38 years old, had a very extended career. Started out with Memphis, traded to Houston, was with Houston for a while, and then finished out with Toronto, and then played for Toronto, and then finished out with Houston once again. His last final 3 seasons, as he decides to call it a career. 16 years in the business. LaMarcus Aldridge calls it a career, 38 years old, as he did play for Minnesota during that little run of us getting to the finals the first year in which we lost to Denver, and then it's not played since then, but had a very good career. Played with Portland most of his career, then San Antonio fairly well in his career. Andre Iguodala at 40 years old calls it a career. 16 years in the game, started out with Philly, and then Denver 1 year, Golden State the rest of the way. So great career for him. Marc Gasol decides to retire, 39 years old. Finished his stretch run with the Bulls the last 4 seasons, and then Memphis all the way since coming into the league in 2007. So congratulations to him. James Johnson calls it a career at 37. Al Horford at 38. DeMar DeRozan at 34 calls it a career. Brook Lopez decided enough's enough. He is done, as he was with the Timberwolves on the reserve bench for a while, as he calls it a career, and nicely done, as played most of his career with Brooklyn and then the Lakers, and then traded to us, and then sat on the reserve bench most of the stretch run until we did not re-sign him last season. And then here we go. So Jeremy Lin calls it a career, 35. Drew Holiday, Patrick Mills, Markieff Morris, Evan Turner, Avery Bradley, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris. So the Morris brothers decide enough's enough. Kyle O'Quinn, Georges Dieng decides to call it a career at 34 years old, 8 years in the business, all with Minnesota. Yes, and then Tyus Jones, same thing, 28, only 7 years in the business, played most of that with Minnesota, and then a full season with San Antonio. And then Roberson, Willie Hermagones, the older brother of our band, won Erna Gomez, 6 years in the business. Mason Plumlee, McCormick, Luke Kennard, and Jeff Withy decides to call it a career. Troy Daniels, Nazaron Reed, 25 years old, decides to call it a career. The young man out of LSU played for the Thunder most of his run. And then DeAndre Bembry calls it a career. So a lot of guys, I'm really surprised calling it a career so soon. So as we move on to jersey retirements, DeMar DeRozan, the only one who will have his jersey retired, played for the Raptors from 2009 till 2024. So, and I believe that is the first one for the Raptors. Yes, their first stitching in their retirement banner will be number 10, DeMar DeRozan. So 2009 till 2024, fantastic career for him, as he calls it, a career. As you can see, the Timberwolves only have 2 names on right now, but of course, as their career goes on, I'm sure we'll have a lot more. So league meetings, yeah, let's see, change the shot clock to 24 seconds. Actually, we're going to reject that one, no. We're going to reject that one, no. So, nothing really, nothing really to kind of go with now. One thing we will do, we will replace the shot clock. We've been doing it with 35 seconds. And we will change it to 30 seconds with this new season coming up. So 30-second shot clock now instead of 35. So that's how we will go with it. So the only change, the league realignment, nothing really to change here. As we'll move on there. So staff signing as so Brad Stevens and Scott Brooks. Already he's gotten 5 offers from other teams right now, and he has been, no kidding, the man has been very busy. Well, I say if we can't somehow get him, yeah, we definitely want Scott back. He has been the man for us. So 4-year deal. Yep, we'll give him 4 years, $3.84 million. We'll go ahead and make the offer here, and then just in case, we'll go after head coach Brad Stevens. Now he does cost a little bit more. If he costs too much, then we'll just leave him alone, because we don't want to blow our entire budget. Have so many choices to be the head man. So we'll see if he'll go for that. So, and then we need an offer for, yeah, Kyle Rose has been good for us, so we'll keep him on. Alright, so let's see. So yes, we'll sign him, and we're going to sign Scott Brooks, no doubt. Hate to So yes, we'll go ahead and sign Kyle Rose, and we'll retain Scott Brooks as our head coach. So why not? He has been our man. We're going to keep him. See if we can keep the train rolling. Another full season here. So, and then next season we'll have our head scout and our trainer. Their contracts will be up by then. So And then William James, our assistant coach right now. Let's see who. Whoops. Let's just look at the candidates right now. Assistant coach Trent Peterson. See potential. He's decent, but not great. Noah White. So Jim Boylan. Yeah, Clifford. You know he won't want to take the job. Yeah, Doc Rivers getting some interest in him. JB Bickerstaff, Kenny Atkinson, no offers yet for him. Kind of surprised. Luke Wallace, Kobe Wilkins, Ron Adams, assistant coach. He's been assistant coach with Greg Popovich for so long, so hard to say who will go with him. Dwight Howard, my goodness, former uh, and boy, how cool would that be? Have LeBron James come in as assistant coach, the coach's son. That would be interesting. Of course, we would technically have to eat the rest of his 2-year deal, so we'll just go ahead and just keep him the way it is right now. So maybe next season. I mean, next 2 seasons. So we'll see. All right, and everything else, not too worried about. So we'll just go ahead and rip through everything else, see how the draft will work for us and everything else. As I'm hoping everybody will want to stay with the team. Now you had the summer league. All right, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, home of the All-Star game this season at Chesapeake Arena. So we'll just keep it there. And then this will be 2025 draft. All right, so 2025. Oh, well, you can set, when you do a thing like this, you can set the uh, projections of how long you want a season to go. I've selected uh, 29 games or 30 game season, 29 games. So you can do the full Monty 82 game season, and you can also set up your playoffs however long it goes. So I decided to set uh, the parameters for right now to be where it is. So, which is 29 games. So that way we're kind of able to get through. That way we're able to get through our LeBron James Jr. Boy, he goes up to 91. Awesome. So checking out the injuries. Amari Spellman still out with that torn left ACL, 4 to 6 months for the Mavericks right now. So he is the only one still on that roster. And checking out the starting lineup for this season. So Trae Young, Marcus Bagley at shooting guard, LeBron James Jr., Shareef O'Neal, and then of course the big cat in the middle. And then you have the bench of Josh Hart, Herman Gomez, Deontay Davis, Frank Kipning, Paul George, Richardson Flowers, Matthew Ellis, who was drafted by us from San Diego State, 6'9", 240, small forward, power forward type kid. And then Lowell Saunders, taken from North Carolina State. And then Tyrone Posey, 5'10", point guard from Texas. So they are on the reserve bench right now. So we have, I think we have a pretty good stack of guys there. Still have Flowers as our backup point guard, who is decent, not great, but decent. You know, sometimes you don't always need the best in everything. So, so this should be another good season for us here. As we take a look at last year's standings, we finished second in the Western Conference behind Denver. Denver lost in the first round of the playoffs, so kind of a bitter end for them. And then the Lakers and the Thunder ended up finishing out the rest of the playoff run for the 8 teams. And in the West, Brooklyn had the best record, 24-5, but it certainly that turned into a nightmare as they lost in the first round. You know, they have guys like D'Angelo Russell, Kevin Porter Jr., Julian Strawther, Marvin Bagley III, and Nikola Jokic, who's just been on fire lately with his game. So that says a lot for them. And Dana Falk, once again, there as the head coach of the year for the team last season. So new year, yeah, the Lakers. Yeah, we'll have to see how they'll be coming out this year. Lonzo Ball, Smart, Ingram, Jalen Smith, Charles Bassey, and then Zubac, Okogie, Kuzma, Copeland, Chavez, Anderson, Fournier, and everyone else right behind them. And then Quinn Snyder as their head coach. So how will this? That's the first game against the Pelicans because it is away. We're not even going to worry about that first game. We're going to get to the most important game of all. Yeah, it's a very secure team for this group here. So, first trade opportunity of the season. Andrew Wiggins and Anderson want to come back to the Timberwolves. Andrew Wiggins definitely wants to for Bagley and Paul George. I'm going to say no because they are still important cogs to this defense of ours. So we are not doing away with that combo right now. So we're going to go ahead and go to tonight's first home game of the season against the Brooklyn Nets with Russell, Porter Jr., Strawther, Bagley III, and Nikola Jokic against our lineup of Young, Bagley, James Jr., Shareef O'Neal, and Karl Anthony Towns. And you will see why in just a few minutes. And there it is. Banner number 2 getting hung up here at the Target Center. So the NBA World Champions for the second year in a row for the Timberwolves. So the banner will be hung. 2 banners already hung up here, along with the 5 that the Lakers had here. So this should be an interesting matchup. Jokic against Karl Anthony Towns. So the tip goes, and we are underway once again. Oh, and an interesting little drive there. And there's the first foul against the Big Cat. So this may be an interesting game. 2 teams who like to drive the lane. Porter Jr. getting the first foul on the Big Cat to start the game off, and it's 2-0 Nets. And nice shot there, Trae Young. So last season averaged 15 points a game. As no good there. And the Big Cat with the nice rebound. And O'Neal with a nice turnaround on Marvin Bagley the third. And nice steal here by Bagley up ahead to O'Neal. And 6-2, and looks like Timberwolves have picked up where they left off last season. And Young couldn't quite finish that one. So D'Angelo Russell. Porter Jr. with a 3 there, 6-5. And Jokic with the rebound there. So Sharif O'Neal with the rebound there. And 3-pointer for Sharif O'Neal. And there's a 2-pointer in the corner. And oh, right when you thought that ball was going in, and it just pops right out. As and the Big Cat making his presence felt. And O'Neal again with the rebound. I tell you, this young man. And the Big Cat with a nice turnaround. And 2 easy points, 11-7 in favor of the Timberwolves. So Marvin Bagley the third trying to shake and bake him just a bit. And that rolls in. My goodness, what a shot. So early on the Nets only shooting 33%. And there's a foul on Jokic. So his first foul, Trae Young will go to the free throw line. There is Dana Falk, last season's Coach of the Year. For a team that went 24-5 last season. And there's an easy two. So 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And there's an easy shot for Marvin Bagley the third. And now comes the other Bagley. And this is definitely a mismatch as Marvin Bagley the third picks up his first foul trying to cover Trae Young. Trae Young just really quick off the dribble and can really drive the lane well. So there's Scott Brooks, signed on for another 4 more years with the Timberwolves as the head man. And there's a shot, good. So and there's a nice three there. So 15-14 in favor of and got the roll, 17-14. So even with the 30-second shot clock, has not really affected the team at all. And another rebound for Sharif O'Neal. He keeps this up, he's going to have a career game. And Russell with a quick step back jumper. The former Los Angeles Laker probably could have used him in the finals last season. Nice pass from LBJ to the Big Cat. And there's a timeout by the Nets. So 19-16. Minnesota in the lead as the Nets take their first timeout of the game with 3:26 here in the first period. And there are the Timberwolves dancers. As right now, the Timberwolves looking absolutely impressive. Dragon will come in to play center. And a little bit of a wild pass there. Paul George into the game. Juan Hernandez last season. There it is. 49% from 3-point range. 100. He did not miss one free throw during the regular season last season for Trae Young. And Russell, no good on the three there. And Towns with the rebound. And now Carl Anthony Towns got the mismatch against Russell there, and nothing Russell could have done about it. And there's a three for D'Angelo Russell. And nice roll in there for Trae Young. 8 points, 2 for 5 shooting right now. And Josh Hart nails a 2-pointer. And there's a nice steal for Josh Hart. Slam. So 27-21. And there's a three for Russell once again. And a nice slam dunk for the Big Cat. And Ibion with the nice and got the three at the buzzer beater. So 32-26 at the end of the first period. So the defending champs times 2 leads it 32-26 over the Nets. So there's Paul George. nice steal there for Paul George. And Josh Richardson with a nice pass from Paul George to Josh Richardson in the easy 2 points. And there's a nice three for Jeffers. And there's Deontay Davis with a nice two. And Robinson for three. So 36-32 here. Oh, look out! That's Deontay Davis. And Richardson with a nice rebound there. Oh, and Juan Aragonés gets called for the illegal screen not being fully set. So that's going to bring Bagley, Hart, and Richardson. Richardson moves to the small forward position. So Marvin Bagley the third. And now the other Bagley. As, just could not finish that shot. And nice rejection there for Aragonés. Oh my goodness. Nice little give and go and just two easy points on the slam dunk. And nice three for Josh Hart. So 41-37. And Davis, nice move underneath. Go for the big lead. Now Hart again. Oh. Oh, nice block there for Richardson. So Bagley keeping his dribble alive there. And Hart gets fouled by Kevin Porter Jr., his first foul of the game. And there's Scott Brooks with Paul George sitting next to him. with LBJ and company coming back in the game. And Nikola Jokic. And so Sharif O'Neal in the game. And Bagley just a step too late getting over to Porter Jr. And now LBJ. And again, another three. So Brooklyn pulls it to within 2. And Nikola Jokic, nothing he could do there except just get out of the way. And that's an easy tip in. Marvin Bagley, the third right there, as Deontay Davis went out to help with the and O'Neal, can't get the 3 to go. And Porter Jr. from way outside. And Josh gets the roll. 3-pointer. 49-44. And another timeout by the Nets. So 49-44. And Josh Hart and the Timberwolves looking good so far. Playing tough, that's what you need to do. So Nikola Jokic, 11 points a game last season, 6 rebounds, 4 assists a game. So one of the best passing centers in the game. And 3. So Flower just could not get out there quick enough to prevent the 3. And now Sharif O'Neal with Bagley the third on him. And too easy for LBJ. And another, I'll tell you, the Nets are just stroking it from 3-point range just like we are. Oh, Sharif, nice drive there. So 53-50, Sharif with 9 points in the game. And Jokic gets his shot rejected by the big cat. And O'Neal from way outside. That shot goes no good there. And now, nope. No good on the rotation when it came off his fingers. And nice. James Jr. with the tipping the ball away there. So, substitutions for this last 39 seconds. So D'Angelo Russell has to deal with LBJ Jr. And nice fast break there. Just about everybody touched the ball on that run. Russell just a bit wary of the bigger size that you know who has on him. So Towns with the rebound. Jokic missing that one. So 58-50 at halftime. Timberwolves getting on a nice little run there to end the first half. So the defending champs looking very good right now. Alright, so 10 points, 5 rebounds for the Big Cat. As he certainly played a very good first half. So 71% shooting for the Wolves in that first half. 4 block shots, 5 steals, and rebounds. Pretty much nip and tuck with each other. So, very good first half shooting, 71%. And we'll see if they can keep that going. So as we take a look at the game stats real quick, Josh Hart, 14 points in that first half with 1 assist, 1 steal, and 3 three-pointers in the first half. He had a great first half. Shareef O'Neal, 12 points, 3 rebounds for him. And Trae Young, 10 points, 2 assists for him. Not on the board yet for 3, but he has shot 3 for 6 for the game, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And Karl Anthony Towns, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 block shots. And then Deontay Davis, 8 points, 1 rebound for him. And then LeBron James Jr., only 2 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, but, just, and 1 steal, but just that, the way he can move around the court has really helped out. And then the defense on Russell towards the end really helped out. Bagley with 1 rebound, 2 steals for him. And then there are Gomez, Flowers, George. So Matthew Ellis and Saunders have not found the court yet. Porter Jr., Russell with 10 points, and Strother all with 10 points in the first half. Bagley Jr. with 9 points, 9 rebounds. Bagley the third. Robinson with 6. Jeffries with 3. Aiden Aiden Egon. 6'9" kid out of Louisville. 2 points, 1 rebound for him. Jokic with only 2 rebounds. No scoring for him yet. And Daniel Sparks and everyone else has not played yet. So, still got second half to go here. And the Timberwolves holding a very decent. And James Jr. kicks it right off with his first score of the second half. And Jokic not happy with that one. He is upset. He did not think he fouled him. So 60-50 with James Jr. going to the free throw line for 1. And nope. So can't get the 3-point play there. Nice steal by Bagley once again. Once again. Why don't you just go ahead and put him at the point guard position? And nice rebound once again. And there's a foul on Strother. So 62-50. And Dana Fogg shouting instructions from the bench there. So 63-50. And there's an easy slam dunk for Strother. And James Jr. couldn't finish that one out. And 2 easy points on the little alley-oop layup. So 10-point lead for the Timberwolves here. And there's LBJ Jr. with another with a 3-pointer. So Bagley with the nice rebound. Again, one shot and done. And now Bagley for 3. And a timeout by the Nets now with, they got 4 left right now. So can we say, yes, we are rolling right now. Everybody hitting the deep shots. Everybody getting to the free throw line. They are doing a whale of a job so far here in the opening game of the regular season for them at home. And we opened it up against the Pelicans, lost that game. So the Timberwolves are looking to go 1-1 with this game here tonight. So, yep, about even. Now they're shooting 55% more from 3-point range are the Nets. And Bagley the third with, so Hart with 14 points. Oh, nice screen there. Bagley can't Can't get that one to go down. And there's Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And no good on the shot there for Trae Young. Oh, Michael Porter Jr. Oh. So 15 points right now. And there's the big cat right there with 2 easy points. Had 10 points in the first half. That one gives him 12. And another 2-pointer. So 72-62. And there goes Young, and he is fouled by Eon. So he'll go to the free throw line where he was absolutely perfect from last season. Did not miss one single free throw. And 2 for 2. Bagley. And there's a 3 for Bagley. So nice drive by Trae Young. Gets the assist out to Bagley. 3-pointer in the bag, and it's a 77-62 lead. As the Nets call a timeout, they got 3 remaining. So right now they will bring in Flowers, just to give them a little bit of time here. So Davis on Robinson here. And Robinson had to shoot over Deontay Davis. So Richardson, he did get it in. So nice. 12-point leads are always good. And a nice steal once again. So Flowers, oh my goodness. And Bagley is fouled by Egon. Once again, his second of the game. So Marcus Bagley Yeah, with a nice drive there, getting the foul. So 81-62, Bagley goes 2 for 2. As no good there. So Marcus Bagley with the nice drive there. And Russell for 3. No good there. Bagley with the rebound. Oh, and Hurrigones loses the lost the ball there, but Bagley fouls. So here's the upcoming schedule: the Nuggets and the Bulls and the Pacers on the road before they come back home to take on the Rockets. So a little bit of a they have a little bit of a hefty road schedule there. The Timberwolves do, so we'll just have to see how well they will do on that stretch run. As the team is trying to go for, the impossible number. George with the block shot there. And there's a nice 3. As the Timberwolves, they are trying to do what very few teams have been able to do in NBA history, and that's win 3 in a row. And there's a foul, and Jokic picks up his 3rd foul. So Paul George will go to the free throw line. And, oh my goodness, goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And Davis got out there to disrupt the shot. $66-67, Hurrigones with a nice assist. And Jokic just could not finish that shot as he had a lot of traffic in there to deal with. So 42 seconds left to go here. And George called for the illegal screen. So a little bit of a tough break there. 23 seconds left to go. And LBJ Jr. back in the game to play the point. get this one. So 86-67 here at the end of 3. And the Nets still down by a bunch as the Timberwolves firmly in control here. And nice maneuver there for Jokic. And there he gets one to go in. So LeBron James Jr. with the first 2 points of the period. And that's a 3. And there goes LBJ. And oh my goodness. And now the Nets getting themselves on a little bit of a run here. And whoo. And Michael Porter Jr. dealing with the pressure of LBJ Jr. And nice score there for Karl Anthony Towns. 16 points, all in the paint tonight. And now look out. Nice finish there. 18 points for the Big Cat. 10 turnovers for the Nets. 19 points that they have converted into off of the Nets turnovers. And O'Neal! Nice assist from the Big Cat to Sharif O'Neal. And look out. And George with only his second foul. 20-point lead for the Timberwolves, just right when it seems like the Nets are making that little bit of a run. Here comes, here they come once again. And there's a three-pointer. Oh, I tell you, they have hit a lot of threes tonight. So Trae Young and nice pass, nice assist. Trae Young to Josh Hart once again. as he is having a fantastic game here tonight. And there's a three. And Towns now make 20 for him tonight. 10 of 11 shooting, 9 rebounds in the game. He's one away from that double-double once again. There's a nice steal by Young. Holy cow, he mugged Jokic. And it's got the roll. So 22 points, 8 in this period for the Big Cat tonight, as he is having a whale of a ball game. And D'Angelo Russell really not giving Trae Young what he would really like to do. So Junior 11 points tonight, shooting in the 30s tonight. So definitely not his. And there's a three, 14 points for LBJ Jr. And again, the Nets are just not giving up. Now the Nets have really depended upon this three-point attack tonight versus the Timberwolves, who have really taken it, driven the ball inside and have absolutely just made it very miserable for the Nets when they tried to come inside. There's 16 points for LBJ. Oh my goodness, how can you miss the alley-oop? And now Young for three, his first of the season. So comes with 2:45 in the fourth period, where he gets his first three of the season. But it did take a while for him to finally. It did take him a while to finally get going. Other than that, great game for both teams tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, big game for him tonight. 22 points, 9 rebounds, and just moving the ball around. Nice assist there. And there's another two-pointer there. And again, there's his double-double. And, boy, I tell you, they are really cracking down on the illegal screens this season. Scott Brooks not happy about it. Jokic, thank you, with a nice shot there. 68%. So just 3% lower than the first half, but still, you don't. Oh my goodness, Trae Young gets the fourth foul on Jokic. As he just completely, just about took D'Angelo Russell out of his shoes there. And 2 for 2. And nice rebound for the Big Cat. Second foul, Young goes right back to the free throw line. As they have just not quit tonight. 18 points. 1 for 3 from the. And there you go. Yipes. And nice pass to Trae Young. Karl Anthony Towns. Slam dunk. Game over. Put the women and children to bed on this one. And Russell gets 2 measly little points. So 12 points for him tonight. No, he had 10 at halftime. That's his first 2 of the second half, and it comes with 40 plus seconds to go. And that is good for Trae Young. His second 3 of the night. Now Strother with another 3. As the Timberwolves, as the ball will stay with them. So mass subs coming in now. Flowers, Richardson, George, Gomez, and Davis coming in the game now to finish out the remaining 22 seconds. Now Gomez strokes it from 3 behind the screen. So the last 10 seconds here. As they will just dribble out the clock. Ball game 120-98. And the first home game of the new season. As the T-Wolves roll 120-98. Another banner hung at the Target Center tonight. As Scott Brooks, they shake off that opening game loss to the Pelicans with a nice resounding win tonight. So very good game tonight as the Wolves go 2-0 in home games after championship banners have been hung. So checking out the game stats for tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, 24 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal and 2 block shots tonight, as he was big time in the paint tonight and big time force underneath once again. Karl the Big Cat, 28 years old, young, and he is off to a fantastic start already. Trae Young, 22 points, 7 assists, 1 steal, 5 of 9 shooting, 10 for 10 from the free throw line, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, which he did not get until his first until the fourth period. And then LBJ Jr. 16 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal. Shot 6 of 14 for the game, 2 for 2 from 3-point range though, and 2 for 3 from the free throw line. And Josh Hart also 16 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals for him. And Sharif O'Neal 14 points, 3 rebounds in the game as he played a great game himself. And Marcus Bagley 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 steals in the game, 1 assist as he shot 3 for 4 from the 3-point line tonight. Deontay Davis 8 points, 3 rebounds for him. Josh Richardson 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block shot. Hernagones with a 3. Paul George, no points for him tonight, but 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block shot tonight. So, and Paul George, 34 years old, 15-year pro out of Fresno State, and came over in a trade with the Thunder in the 2021-22 season, and he has been with us since then, and he has been a pivotal part of this lineup. And Jerry Flowers, 1 rebound, 1 assist for the seldom used point guard in his second year with us. And then Ellis and Saunders did not play tonight. So Kevin Porter Jr. led the Nets with 24 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, as the kid from USC played a good game. Strother, the kid from Michigan, yeah, he is doing really well. 22 points for him. Bagley, the third, 15 points, 13 rebounds tonight, 5 assists for him. And Russell, 12 points, but only 2 points in the second half. But also dished out 11 assists. And then Jerome Robinson, 8 points. Jeffries, 6 points. Sparks with 5. Jokic with 4 points, 5 rebounds in the game. Egeon with 2 points, 2 rebounds for him. And nothing for Carey. And everyone else did not play tonight. So a fantastic start as we take a look at that. Yep, we thought 16 3-pointers for the Nets tonight, while we shot 13, but we shot 13 of 20. They shot 16 of 34, and we shot 79% from the free throw line. They only got to the line 4 times tonight, so that says a lot. And how Scott Brooks in that attack does. You know, we attack, and we did a great job. So the Timberwolves got to 2-0 in home games that consist of hanging championship banners. So good job there. So once again, for the season, they are 1-1 right now. So we're going to go ahead and freeze it here for tonight. We will find out how the rest of the schedule goes another time. So we'll have something different on for tomorrow night. So until then, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Certainly hope everyone has enjoyed this. Thank you, NASCAR, Mike, and Lady, and everyone else joining us here tonight. Certainly do appreciate it. And certainly do, as always, appreciate the support. So until tomorrow night, as always, keep it going. And as always, tell those closest to you that you love them. And, tell those closest to you that you love them. And, of course, have yourself a great Sunday. I will see everyone tomorrow night. And, of course, as always, I will see you around the block. Good night, everybody.